What's going on, Dark Avenger Nation? I'm JD, the Media Jack, and I'm filling in for Chris this week for most anticipated books that both Chris and I are looking forward to seeing the week of July 22nd, 2020. There's a lot of books coming out, and thank goodness distribution has started to pick up, not only in the United States, but all around the world. So there's a lot of books to get to, but these are some of my favorites, or at least the covers that interest me the most. Wolverine. This is an incredible cover, as you can see, and of course it tells more of the story of what's going on with the Flower Cartel and the Pale Girl, as well as what Wolverine is trying to do to get to the middle of this entire big ordeal, to deal with this large criminal conspiracy that's going on right now. And plus, he is still fighting for many lives, both human and mutant. This is a beautiful cover. I'm looking forward to reading more about what's going on in this world right now. I've always been a huge fan of Wolverine, and I got the 5-book collection of Wolverine when he came back to life. You can't seem to kill this guy. Batgirl, issue number 47. As you can see by this cover, there is a lot going on here, and we don't know what is going to happen next. There's the Joker. He's got himself a bouquet of flowers, and he's knocking on the door of Barbara Gordon, or B. Gordon. I can only assume it's Barbara Gordon. So what is going on? We know a lot of the rich history and the unfortunate history between Barbara Gordon as well as the Joker. This could lead into something we all are very familiar with, but at the same time still very shocking. It's a stunning cover, and I love the intrigue and the mystery behind it. Detective Comics, issue number 1024. This is a variant cover. Look at how badass Batman looks in this cover. Christian Bale couldn't look this good. Michael Keaton couldn't look this good. This is an amazing cover, and of course this is leading more into what's going on with Batman, the Joker, and Two-Face, with Joker being the puppeteer into Two-Face's brain, as if that mind wasn't already messed up. Joker is getting in there and making things even worse for the former attorney and full-time madman. Batman's got a lot on his plate right now, and I love this cover. It's a variant cover. You don't have to get it if you don't want to, but this one is definitely something I'm going to pick up for my own collection. Year 2 continues for issue number 17 of Sonia the Red. This cover is a standout to me. I love the artistry. I love the definition in this cover, and I'm looking forward to reading more into this story about how she's basically playing the devil's gambit. She's putting everything on the line to try to do good and try to do right for her people, and also bring those to justice who need a little bit of punishment. I'll be honest, if I saw Sonia the Red coming at me, either I know I'm in trouble or I know trouble's going to happen. This one was kind of inspired by Chris, our very own Dark Avenger. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends number 25. Who is Lady Shredder? As you can see on the cover, you have Raphael and the top part of this villain diving towards him, both swords ready to go. You don't know who this is. We're going to finally get into more of this story about who Lady Shredder is, as well as the backstory, maybe a bit of the origin, and you have to know that there's going to be a lot more action. Also, the world of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have really grown over the past couple of years, become more expansive, and so because of that, we're going further into the future and learning more as to what's going on. We get to know more about what's going on or what happened in the past. This is a world that is ever expanding, and it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, an iconic group, and something that I knew I grew up with as a child. I loved their cartoons, and their comic books have never, in my opinion, disappointed. Moving into Marvel, we're finally getting into Empire, and yes, we all know about the checklist. It is horrendous. It is a challenge to try to keep up with it. That's a lot of reading. That's a lot of books, digital or physical. But I love this variant cover because it harkens my feelings for collectibles. And She-Hulk, or Hulk, as well as the Flaming Torch, just kind of standing there static on the cover of this comic book, looking like I could just grab these action figures off the shelf and add them to my own collection. I love this type of imagination when it comes to marketing, as well as trying to put out your brand. Free Comic Book Day is upon us, and it's happening actually every Wednesday until September the 9th. And this is a great throw for the comic book fans out there. It's a free comic book, only one per person, depending on the store you go to. And there you see Black Cat, Venom, and Spider-Man on the cover. This is something I'm going to pick up 100%. And I love these free comic books because it gets the readers interested. You don't have to purchase anything. It is basically one and done, ready to go, and it just gets you a taste of what this world is, be it for Marvel or DC or anything else out there when it comes to comic books. Free Comic Book Day is just a wonderful way to share and share alike when it comes to geek lore, discovering new universes, as well as just getting some great art out there. This is a rendering of Venom by Donny Cates, and it's part of the Venom Island series that's going on right now. It is beautiful, it's stunning, and the story is very interesting. You have Eddie Brock, who is trying to figure out what's going on his island, as well as, okay, Cletus Cassidy is dead, but the Carnage symbiote is still around, or at least not accounted for. I would get this and put it up on my wall. This is a stunning cover. It's a beautiful poster. It's badass as hell heck, and I love it. And finally, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Ranger Slayer, aka Kimberly Hart. This is something that is intriguing because, I'll be honest, I don't know much about what's going on with the Power Rangers right now. I do know that there is this giant event that's happening, and also there is the presence of the Ranger Slayer, and it's Kimberly Hart. Now, she has gone from one universe to another universe, from going from a world that only knows her as a villain to a world that only knows her as a hero. And I love the intrigue in this cover. The helmet is off. It is not in any sort of violent or aggressive stance. It has a lot to tell here, and there's a lot of story that can be told throughout these pages. And this cover really does just capture a lot of the curiosity that I have for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the universe that has been created throughout these couple of years. I love the look of this. So those are my picks for most anticipated for the week of July 22nd, 2020. Again, I'm JD. Chris will be back in another episode on this channel here on YouTube. That's Dark Avenger C86 in the very near future. He just needed a little bit of time off, so I decided to help out. And if you like this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Not only does the Dark Avenger Nation appreciate your input, but Chris and myself really appreciate your input and interaction. So thumbs up, like, all that stuff. We just love to see your comments, your reactions, and also a few extra views on these videos. Again, I'm JD the Media Jack. Thank you for joining me, Dark Avenger Nation. Here's the outro.
Hey, did you enjoy that video? If you're new, consider clicking that subscribe button for more. Also, click that notification bell to be notified when live streams and videos are posted. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Come over to Facebook.com and join the Dark Avenger Nation to continue the conversation beyond YouTube. Don't forget to check out my website, ShootingStarUniverse.com, for all the content I do across the web. And for anything else, check the links in the description below. And as always, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you really soon in the next one.